Alright guys, jumping right back into the tournament for Regen, going against the Luca Goers. Luca Beast taking on the Ronso Fangs. Let's jump in. So, I mean, if we had to choose a team to face, it'd be the Ronso Fangs or the Luca Goers. So, I'm feeling really confident we'll be able to take the win here. The first few games we actually had in this tournament were difficult. So, the first team we faced was the Luca Goers. So, I don't know, they're fast. They held us to nearly no goals in the first half, but then we were able to kind of bring it back. I mean, probably in a big way. I mean, we got like 4 goals. And then the Luca Beast did hold us to no goals in the first half. So, I mean, we've had kind of a tough tournament. I don't think this team, the Luca Goers, is going to hold us to any sort of, you know, anything, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think they're skilled enough. They just don't have the stats to back up the actions. But the important thing what I'm trying to get at here is the tides are changing, so to speak. You know, it feels like the more games we play, the more we level up, the harder it is for us to win games. So I don't know if we're going to be undefeated, but how it's going right now, I think that's very unlikely. I think there will be one team that just takes it, right? They just put us in a spot, and then we lose a game. It's not going to be the Luca Goers, though. They're not going to be the ones to take us down. Yeah, Duran with the ball pushing left side here. I mean, it's okay. We're just going to tackle through, and we should be able to get the ball here. Like, there's not really anything fancy about that. Like, we're just gonna steal it back. And then we can pass above them both. I mean, combined they have 46 blocks, sorry. So it's unlikely that we're just not going to be able to get that going. And Blappa gets the ball, and then, you know, here we are. And absolutely no one to encounter him. He can't nap shot because he's poisoned, but he's right at the goal. So I don't really see a world where he misses, but there it is. So it's going to be 1-0. I mean, I guess he could have. I mean, 45 shoot, 35 catch. It's heavily in our favor, but it's definitely not, like, completed, right? It's not a done deal. It's not over. So you're going to have Grave get blocked here, you know. Barrett casually just stopping all the attempts. So we kind of have to do this, like, whole little encounter first so that we can bait Duram away from Blappa. We need to have that little space. Let's pass to Blappa here. And there it is. And no longer poisoned as well, which is pretty... I mean, it might not seem like much, but that's massive. The additional 3 shoot and then also having the ability to potentially nap it's valuable. Roddy can't stop it. We're going up 2-0. I mean, this is like I said before, this is like a clean sweep at this point. Like, we're just going to crush the Goers. Goers are going down. There's no world where they live. Grave pushing left side. I mean, I think at this point, do we even... Maybe this is a bold claim. We don't even need to score anymore. So we could actually just move towards experience gain. Because right now, with how we play, Barrick's getting the most amount of experience because he tackles and then he passes. And he gets him a ton of experience. He does that all like over and over and over. But if we pass between Judah and Lake Am, we might be able to get them some experience. Which is good, right? Like, they need to level up. We're still going to have our forwards a little bit starved for levels and experience, but this is at least some sort of balance we can kind of push onto the league. Yeah, we're getting up there, though, in terms of levels and stuff. I mean, I guess what, is this like episode like number... I mean, not really episode. I mean, it is episode, but match number 147. And Barracks, like, level 81. Lake Am and Judah, level 66 apiece. I mean, we're getting up there. We're getting up there for sure. Now, I haven't been able to record for the last few days before this because I was editing a video for a playthrough, the Final Fantasy After Years, and it took like 4 days to process. It was ridiculous. It was, I mean, specifically it took like a little over 2 days, and I kept on pausing the conversion to like do like specific things on the computer. But now that that's done, like processing, I can record again, and I think that's actually uploading today, I want to say. Yeah, it's like eager, yeah. No level ups, but you know, experience gained. Yeah, it's the final episodes. It's 12 hours. So there's 12 hours of Final Fantasy IV After Years. Then it's on to tactics and, you know, all that stuff. I say today because I think this one's I think this Blitzball game is going up Monday morning. I know After Years is going up Monday at noon is the proposed release date. The scary thing though is it's been uploading for like days, so I'm worried it's not gonna process in time. I don't know. It's the longest video I've ever done on the channel. 12 hours. I mean, I don't know if I could do much longer. I think that's the limit. Specifically, it's like 11 hours and 40 minutes. So I think YouTube's limit is 12 hours. It's funny because I think you'll see some 24-hour videos on YouTube, and I believe that was like before the rules. Like there was a period where you could just upload like any amount of time limit. Like there wasn't a time limit to anything, I think, but there was like a data limit, right? I think it was like the file had to be a certain size or under. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's how it was before, which is why you'll see some videos that are longer than normal. And then obviously, like if you have like a special, I'm sure if you have like a special account, like, you know, I think like if you're like a business, right? Like if you're like ESPN, like you could maybe, I don't know why you would, but I guess maybe you could like get something from YouTube to allow you to upload like some really long stuff, really long footage. But I think we're gonna be stuck to only recording and uploading like 12 hours, which honestly I'm okay with. Like I don't know if there's a need to record 12 hours of a video, unless I was like a speedrunner. But I just, even that video I messed up because I thought it'd be much shorter, and it was not. It was a trek. I will say it wasn't done all in one sitting. I think one of it was like 9 hours and then 2 hours, then 1 hour. Like it was, or no, 9 hours, then 1 hour, then 2 hours. That was like the sequence I recorded it in, because I had to cut away to grind a little bit because I wasn't able to beat some of the bosses and such. Yeah, it's a good game though, and notably, for those that like Final Fantasy X, it gets us closer and closer to playing Final Fantasy X, which I know we're so far away from. So here's like the pseudo like plan, so to speak. So I've recorded Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, and After Years. So 4 After Years. And then I'm doing tactics next, then 5, then 6, maybe, and then 7 is going to be a mess, because there's like 7,000 supporting games. But I might just do those as offshoots occasionally, because if I tried to like record all that chronologically, it'd be kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know. It could be a problem. I don't know, but eventually we will get to Final Fantasy X. I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna record some things. I don't know. There's just so much, and this is actually a good problem to have. There's so much Final Fantasy like media out there, like in terms of games and stuff. But there's a ton of them. And with recording tactics, I'm playing War of the Lions version. I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna record it. But I think I've got a way to record off the phone, so to speak. So that should be really, really good. And a lot of the Final Fantasy games, actually, they're on like mobile, which is kind of annoying, but you know, that's just me. I'd prefer if they were on mobile and PC. Like, I think that makes sense to me. But maybe it doesn't make sense for some reason. I mean, like, Pokemon Go wouldn't make sense on PC. I mean, you could technically play it, but it probably wouldn't make... I don't know, the whole goal is like you're walking around. But, yeah, we'll be playing through a lot of that stuff. And then you guys probably have noticed by now as well, we're doing kind of supplemental videos, like secrets in Final Fantasy X mostly, and like hidden cutscenes. So I'm going to continue doing those in the optional dialogue. I think they're kind of fun. I like them. I'm trying to make a playlist of like a bunch of stuff so that like because that's something I want to watch. So I figure if I want to watch it, maybe someone else does. But yeah, that'll be a thing. But yeah, 2-0 final score. We just crushed them, dude. Like absolutely like decimation. Like there's and then level up for Lake Am, level 67, more HP attack, block pass. Nimrook level 61, more HP endurance, block catch. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So we 2-0 the Goers, and then the Fangs 3-2 the Beasts. Can we learn regen? That is a very important question that I actually do not know the answer to. Oh, sick. We got Elixir. We can! Judah learned it. That's awesome. Perfect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.